Mr. Doan, you'll agree with me that long before Mr. McDonald, Mr. Utano stated emphatically that you had lied to committee not once but numerous times, you in fact were friends with Cameron McDonald. Isn't that correct?
I would consider him a very close colleague that I got along with.
Yes. I'm looking at a text exchange from October the 24th, 2022, between yourself and Cameron McDonald, where you're joking around, talking about your upcoming appearance at committee. This was your first appearance. You were joking around saying, my first line at committee next week, Tina made me do it. My second line, Cameron McDonald, Mac, not Mick, Mr. Speaker, did everything behind my back. You were joking. Mr. McDonald knew you were joking. Mr. McDonald said, yes, this entire thing is brutal. And then you stated something very interestingly. You said, I quote, my issue isn't talking. I'm rather good at running my mouth. Now, I take that to mean I'm pretty good at telling tall tales. And I would suggest very strongly that's precisely what you have done on the last two committee appearances, and that's what you're starting to do right now. You are very good at telling lies, Mr. Doan. Furthermore, you continue, and Mr. McDonald says in response, ha ha, oh, I wasn't worried. You then said, my issue is what I want to say versus what I can say. Can't throw PHAC, public health, under the bus. Can't throw ministers under the bus. It's hard to explain the complexity and cost of this thing without doing that. So, several questions, Mr. Doan. Starting with PHAC. Who at PHAC are you trying to protect?
Thank you for the question. I'm not, first of all, I do not recall those exchanges. I'm not questioning them. I don't recall exchanges I sent 2 years ago. I send hundreds of texts a day. But in terms of protecting anybody, there is nobody to protect. In terms of the question of throwing people under the bus, the PHAC were the business owners. They defined the requirements. I think it was well stated here. There are, I believe, to memory, over 80 OICs. Those were not CBSA OICs. We had to react. We were working around the clock to meet the requirements.
Thank you, Mr. Doan. I only have 5 minutes. I'm reclaiming my time. To your point that you don't recall, these text messages are probably still on your phone, unless, of course, they mysteriously got deleted as well. Okay, so I encourage you to review your phone messages from just over a year and a half ago. Can't throw ministers under the bus. We already know about the difficulties you had with Minister Mendicino, who wanted someone's head on a platter, and you threatening Mr. McDonald to throw him under the bus. Are you still protecting Minister Mendicino?
Thank you for the question. Those are allegations and not facts, and they're allegations from an individual.
Mr. Doan, very straightforward question. Are you still protecting Minister Mendicino, now known as MP Marco Mendicino? Yes or no?
No, I have no reason to protect him.
Then why would you say that emphatically in a text message? Why would you give the illusion that you want to say more, but you can't?
No.
You swore to tell the truth. You affirmed to tell the truth, not only today, but on your last appearance. You can't have it both ways. You can't just give us some of the evidence and hold back relevant details. Your affirmation is to give us the straight goods, Mr. Doan. No one forced you to write these text messages. This came from you. So what is it you really wanted to say, but you felt compelled that you couldn't? Who are you protecting, and what are you hiding, Mr. Doan? Is the relevant question. What are you hiding?
Mr. Chair, I'm trying to answer the member's question.
What are you hiding?
You have about 10 seconds.
I have nothing to hide. I have nobody to protect. It was a very stressful and difficult time, and we were responding to the pandemic and the needs of PHAC and others.